China and Cambodia have signed a landmark agreement granting the Chinese military use of a naval base on Cambodia's coast. The agreement grants China's People's Liberation Army 30 years of exclusive access to a massive section of the Ream naval base. And this deal stipulates that China can station troops, weaponry, and warships there. Meanwhile, a state-run Chinese company is building an airport near the Ream naval base in Dara Sakor, Cambodia. When this airport opens next year, it'll be the largest in all of Cambodia. And even though China's insisting that this airport will be strictly for commercial use, satellite imagery shows that the runways being constructed are far longer than those needed for commercial aircraft, and that they would be long enough for the Chinese military's transport aircraft and for its long-range fighter jets. So China is quickly establishing a military presence in Cambodia, and having this foothold there will considerably boost China's ability to enforce its claims of sovereignty over nearly the entire South China Sea. A military presence on Cambodia's coast will also greatly boost China's influence over the Strait of Malacca, which is one of the world's most important maritime choke points. This development is also significant because China has recently built and militarized several islands in the South China Sea, mainly in the Spratly and Paracel Island chains. Adding a military position in Cambodia to China's existing presence on these artificial islands would give China a triangular perimeter around the entirety of mainland Southeast Asia. So this new deal with Cambodia represents a massive victory for China, and it represents a significant loss for the US. Over the years, the US has invested billions of dollars and countless resources into building Cambodia up and trying to just win Cambodia over as a partner. But despite all those efforts and all that spending, Cambodia is turning its back on America and giving China this invaluable access to its territory. In terms of Bible prophecy, this is a significant development because the book of Revelation speaks about an end-time Asian military alliance that will form shortly before the return of Jesus Christ. It calls this the Kings of the East, and it says that it will include a staggering 200 million men in its armed forces. Bible prophecy includes numerous details about this end-time Asian military force, including the fact that it will be led by Russia, with China in a position of secondary leadership. So when we see nations like Cambodia today rallying behind China, it's really laying the foundation for this Kings of the East military powerhouse to be formed. To understand where China's rapidly rising power is leading and what's in store for the nations of Asia in the years ahead, order your free copy of our booklet, Russia and China in Prophecy.